Hi guys, and welcome to 123. In this video I will show you an unboxing and first look at the Aorus KD25F gaming monitor. The Aorus KD25F is a 24.5 inch 240Hz gaming monitor with a 0.5 response time, and it retails for around 400 USD and 750 Aussie at the time of this video. Other features include LED fusion lighting, aim stabilizer, and what I consider to be the best feature of them all, OSD Sidekick. Let's take a look and see what you get inside the box. You get 3 different power plugs. First up we have a Chinese power plug, then we have an Australian New Zealand power plug, and last we have a US power plug. Also included we have a DisplayPort 1.2 and a HDMI 2.0 cable. It's nice that you get one of each. In some monitors you will only receive one cable. And last up we have a USB 3.0 cable which powers the USB hub and the OSD Sidekick software. A monitor in this price range should come with a really good stand, and the KD25F doesn't disappoint with a really solid base to the stand. More about this later in the video. It looks a bit like a boomerang. Next up is the arm that connects the monitor to the base. Taking the monitor out of the box, and you can see it has an energy rating sticker of 4 stars. The Gigabyte website states that it uses 60 watts, but we found on an average it uses around 21 watts, which is actually pretty good for a gaming monitor. Also in the box you get the installation guide and warranty card. The stand is solid as. The base and the arm just slot together. After this, tighten the screw on the bottom of the base. On the back of the monitor you have a power plug with an on-off switch and a Kensington lock. You also have a toggle switch to navigate the monitor's OSD, which is really helpful when you're navigating the menus. Above that, audio and microphone jacks, 2 HDMI ports, 1 DisplayPort port, 1 USB 3 in port and 2 USB 3 out ports. On the back of the monitor itself you will find 4 screws, which means the monitor has VESA wall mounting support. This is helpful if you want to change stands. The stand snaps into place and there is a quality feel to it. There was talk on the internet about the stand being flimsy and wobbling a lot, and it does move when I shake it like this. However, after testing the monitor for about a week, I didn't find it to be an issue at all. Once set up, the monitor takes up about 21 centimeters of desk space. This means if you have a small desk like I do, it will sit off the wall about 21 centimeters. It's not a deal breaker, but it's just something to be aware of. The stand not only looks great, but it allows you to adjust the height and also pivot the monitor 90 degrees. It also tilts up and down. And it can swivel 20 degrees side to side. The stand has the Aorus Wings of Excellence design, which looks pretty cool, but in my opinion it lacks functionality. You can change the colour of the LEDs on the back of the monitor and the stand, however they aren't very bright, and most of the time you won't see them, so they are a complete waste of time. If they were brighter you could shine them on a wall behind the monitor, like I have done with my LEDs, and it would make for an excellent gaming experience. The stand also has a nice built-in handle, which is very handy if you need to carry it. So it's a 240Hz refresh rate on a 24.5 inch screen at 1920 by 1080 resolution. And the viewing angles are fantastic. Take a look for yourself.
I'd like to know what you feel as far as the responsibilities of representing mankind on this trip.
I'm going to spend a bit of time going through the OSD Sidekick software because I think it's really cool. The OSD Sidekick software allows you to control the settings of your monitor with your mouse. You need to make sure you have the USB plugged into your computer for it to work, but it has some great features. The first thing that you will notice is your monitor is really bright, to the point of where it's hard to look at. So in the OSD there is a set of 7 profiles. Each of these profiles will give you different settings such as brightness, contrast, sharpness, black equalizer, color vibrance, low blue light and super resolution. This means you can set a really bright profile for gaming and then another low light profile for browsing the internet or working. And then you can bind these profiles to a hotkey so you can change them on the fly. Here you can see I change a few settings within the Aorus profile. Next up we have the gamma settings, which you can change, as well as the colour temperature. However, the one I want to talk about most is the overdrive setting. The overdrive setting controls the response time of your monitor, which is very important for RTS and first-person shooter games. Under the overdrive menu you have three settings: quality, balanced and speed. Quality is most probably just overdrive turned off, and it is the slowest setting. It has an average grey to grey of 5.5 milliseconds and no overshoot. The balance setting has a faster response time of 3.1 milliseconds grey to grey and still no overshoot, so this is a great setting to use for that balance between speed and quality. Speed mode is the fastest with an average of 1.5 milliseconds grey to grey, however you will start to see some overshoot errors and ghosting with this mode. Okay, the next setting is aim stabilizer. This reduces the motion blur in fast moving games. However, you can't use this feature with FreeSync function enabled. And to be honest, I couldn't see any difference with this turned on. Turning on the FreeSync option will turn on FreeSync or G-Sync, depending on whether you have an AMD or NVIDIA graphics card. When this option is turned on, it eliminates screen lag and tearing while playing games. The crosshair option is borderline cheating. Turning this on will allow you to paint anything in the middle of the screen. So if I click on the edit button, and I can paint a crosshair or anything else that gives me an advantage over other players. And actually I was surprised how easy it was to make good crosshairs. And here's a close-up of it. Picture-in-picture setting and picture-beside-picture setting. This setting allows you to create a picture inside your picture or to make two pictures beside each other. Let's take a look. As you can see here, I now have my laptop and monitor screen side by side. This is the picture-beside-picture setting. Now the setting is picture-in-picture, and I can change the size and the location of the picture. You can also swap your pictures around and bring the small picture to the front and the large picture to the back. I racked my brain thinking how this technology could be used, and then it hit me. Stream snipers could use this to follow someone's stream, but still play their own game. Then I realised you could watch a teammate's stream, and you might be able to see where enemy players are. Of course it would be delayed slightly, but it would still be helpful. Again, great for cheating. Dashboard is pretty cool. Let's say you want to keep an eye on the temperature of your CPU or GPU, you can do that through the dashboard. It makes a little display which you can see through, so it doesn't get in the way. It's a really nice feature. Just turn off what you don't need. For me, temperatures of CPU and GPU were pretty helpful. You can turn the LED indicator off and on the monitor. Not a big deal, but I also wanted to show you that there is a mic pinhole just above it, which works with the noise cancelling feature. There is also a noise cancelling feature which people on the internet said that it would be good when you take your computer to a LAN party. But I was thinking it would probably be best for those of us who intend on getting on Discord with a loud clacky keyboard. Hopefully this feature would filter out a lot of that background noise. Here is some of the footage on the crosshairs in action. I will be selling the 123 crosshair on my website. Just kidding. And here is the default crosshair. It's pretty good. Also guys, don't forget to check out my other videos such as the Witcher Media PC build, and do me a favour, hit the subscribe button and smash the bell icon.